Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Glamour Spell Tarot. This is going to be a general collective reading for those of you who are in a soulmate, twin flame type of relationship. This month has been so weird energy wise. I wouldn't even know where to start and where to end describing it, to be honest. And I'm very late to this reading, and I'm very sorry. But you guys know that these readings are timeless, right? So when you find it, you just find it. And I tend to name them as episode 1, 2, 3, whatever, right? I don't even know which episode we got to. But they are in no way, not in any way related, right? If you resonate, you resonate. If you don't, you can also check your monthly love readings and so on. This is actually going, and because I mentioned that this is actually going to be a preview, the format of this reading is going to be a preview for the format of the monthly love readings for June. I have been called to use these decks. One of them has been screaming at me as soon as I opened the box. Well, I'm clumsy anyway, but as soon as I opened the box, all of the cards fell off, and obviously there were some messages there for me. But that deck has been crying for attention. Anyway, so we'll start with the Akashic Records Tarot. I feel for a lot of you guys out there, guys and girls, right? I don't really use genders. I don't get stuck into genders. I don't think that's so important. For a lot of you out there, this period of isolation has put a lot of pressure on your relationship, on coming into union. So I feel it has been hard to handle it, hard to manage it. If some of you were in no communication or in separation already, I cannot even imagine what this added isolation and quarantine brought for you guys. But know that all of you are in my thoughts and in my prayers. And we are going to try and see what the cards have to say. I don't know if I mentioned it or not. This is the Akashic Records Tarot. I'm going to use it as a little bit of an oracle and see what message is there for the lovers in a soulmate twin flame type of connection. We'll pick a few cards from this and we'll continue with the other decks, and I'm going to tell you, setting your course. Someone is setting their course. Someone has their eyes on the prize. Someone is setting an objective. They know in which direction they need to go. For me, this card is a little bit like maybe the Six of Swords. Someone leaving a situation, looking towards something new, leaving something behind. The rainbow is coming out here, but in order to have the rainbow, for sure it was a storm before that, or it was at least rain, right? Or at least clouds or something. But you need rain and sun in order to have the rainbow. So the sun is shining again. Maybe someone is trying to come towards you. Maybe someone is planning to visit someone else once we will be able to get on a plane again. I just cannot wait to get on a plane again. I think that what I realized I missed most, and one of the things that it's insanely important for me, is traveling. So someone is maybe looking at making plans to travel, plans to see their significant other later on this year when we are going to be allowed. So scrolls in this deck is all about thoughts, your inner world, but it's also about doing research. So someone might be doing research in terms of seeing in which direction they need to go, what's going to be their court. I feel, so then we have initiation and the Count of Saint Germain. I feel that this card speaks about finding your spirituality. I feel that a lot of you, a lot of us, because I'm one of you guys, During this time, we have found a new sense of spirituality. We had the time to look within, we had the time to understand, and we went through the initiation, but now, so all of this period was somehow a period of initiation, but now we are somehow ready to move to the next step. So maybe that's why you are trying to figure out what your next adventure is, in which way you are going. Initiation. The Count Saint-Germain is one of the ascended masters. Someone is building something. You know how they say Rome wasn't built in one day? For some reason, it was this expression in my head, and for a few days now. And I was like, why do I even have this expression in my head? Because it's like, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, now I understand why. So this is someone who is building something. This is someone who, to me, this card makes me think a lot of the Eight of Pentacles, you know, someone that is very focused on their goal, that is very focused on building something stable, grounded. If this guy is building here, let's say a cathedral, because it kind of looks like that with that Gothic arch there. So this makes me think of someone building something stable, grounded, because they got this initiation. They know in which direction they have to go, and they know what they have to do. And there you are, guys. Someone is working towards a reunion. Someone is working towards a reunion, fated meeting. Someone is working towards coming together with you. This might be coming into union because maybe someone genuinely understood during this time what's important for them. Someone genuinely understood, and they were like, you know what? Shitty things can happen at any point, and at any point we can be under this threat that life is about to end, right? We might not see it in our day-to-day lives, but our life can end at any point. And I don't want to be dramatic, and I don't want to be dark in any way, but you know what? A lot of things can happen, and then you kind of realize what's really important. And I feel that during this time of isolation, during this time of social distancing, someone has been holding on to their dream. Someone has been working really, really, really hard during this time. But I feel that there is also a sense of somehow holding on. By the way, this I'm using this deck. This is the Angels Tarot. I want to see which are the messages from the angels that are going to come through. So we tapped a little bit into the Akashic records. I hate people honking. I don't know if you guys can hear that from the outside. I tend to stay with the window open because I live somewhere where it's insanely hot in summer. So, and it's summer right now. So, for the next few months, I'm going to live only with the AC. But because it's still not so hot outside, I kind of tend to keep the window open. And then you have all these stupid people honking. I feel that my spirit guides are a little bit annoyed and sensitive at this point in time. I have been annoyed constantly. I don't know if it's because of the isolation. I don't know, because it's like I just want life to get back to normal, you know? I liked it the way it was. I built a life for myself that I totally love. So someone has been holding on to their business, maybe. Someone has been working a lot for their business. Maybe someone has been very focused on that. You guys need to know that I feel for some reason that this is the divine masculine. I feel that this is the divine masculine. Someone has been trying to hold on to their fortune, has been trying to make good business decisions during a time of very much unknown, a lot of unknown in front of us. But they are also thinking of coming towards you, maybe because they understand that their business and their profession is nothing without, you know what, this could also be the divine feminine. Maybe someone is building something in order to feel worthy to come together with the divine feminine. Because to me, the Empress is the divine feminine in 3D. This is someone who is very abundant. And here is written Archangel Gabriel: lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourselves and others. I also feel that someone didn't give up on their dreams during all this thing, all this isolation, and they have been like, you know what, fuck all of this. I'm going to hold on to my dream. I'm going to build what I can build. And as soon as I can get on a plane, or I don't know, I can get on my path, I'm going to go and come into union with this person. This is what I want. This is what I want to build. I'm holding on to this dream because I know my abundance is with my divine feminine. And not only the abundance, but it's also, this is what I'm dreaming of. This is a person that is nurturing. This is a person that is loving. This is a person that is kind. This is what I want in my life. Sorry, guys. So I feel like the divine masculine is making a decision from this perspective of coming into union and working for coming into union with, abundance. He's working for the abundance. He's also waiting for his ships to come in. Maybe someone has been putting a lot of work in a project. They are waiting for the results of that, and as soon as they get their money, or as soon as they start feeling worthy again, and they have something to offer to the divine feminine, they are coming towards, because the Three of Wands is a card of waiting for your ships to come in. But here, on top of everything, so you have two cards of abundance. You have the Empress, and then you have the Three of Fire. And then you have 2 threes here, which means that your prayers have been heard, your wish has been granted. Things look very good. You just need to have a little bit more patience. But you can already start making long-term plans. Make long-term plans for how things are going to be once you enter into union. And I feel the divine masculine is actually working on this. He wants to offer this. He wants to offer the Ace of Cups. He wants true emotions. He wants emotional fulfillment. Falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition, a new home. A new home. What more abundance? He wants a new home. He wants to build a home. He wants to build a foundation with the divine feminine. He understood what's important. Guys, don't get stuck in the genders, right? Because I will say he for divine masculine, and I will say she for divine feminine. But if you feel that the roles are inversed, feel free to inverse them, right? This is not exact science. Keep that in mind, right? You might resonate with the whole message. You might resonate with parts of the message. Just take what you feel is for you and apply it to your situation. So yeah, I feel that the divine masculine is very much focused. They don't even let me speak, okay? They do not even let me speak. Seriously. Ace of Fire. He sees the divine feminine as an exciting new opportunity. It's time for the divine masculine to change his life now. He has this opportunity in hand. It's passionate, it's exciting. I feel that there is a lot of sexual energy, a lot of sexual chemistry, and he knows that. The divine masculine knows that. You have 2 aces. It's time for a new beginning. It's time for a new beginning. No more being too cautious. That's done. That's done. Nine of Earth. Someone is getting themselves single. Someone is getting themselves single. Someone is getting themselves stable, grounded in their power, and they are ready to come offer you something. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. But again, to me, this could be the divine feminine actually, being in her power, being strong. Um, she's enjoying life as much as she can at this point. She has been spending time alone, but also this time spent alone was part of this initiation process, was time of this enlightenment, getting enlightened, right? One more card from the angels. Let's see if the angels have another message. Knight of Fire. They are coming, they are charging forward. Someone is ready to charge forward. They have ants in their pants, literally. They want to go now. They want to go after their dreams. Now they're done. They're done. As soon as they will be able to travel, they're coming towards you. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. Someone is restless. Someone wants to start his new life. Someone is very restless. But something happens and it's time for this to happen. It's done. It's time for this to take place. Queen of Earth. This to me is the minor arcana version of the Empress. If this is this could be the divine feminine here. Thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. I feel that this is a message here from the angels for the divine feminine. Maybe there was a sense of impatience. Maybe there was, you want things to happen now, 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 but then we have all been put on pause, right? We have all been put on pause. And you felt that this period of time was extremely challenging and was extremely complicated for you, and I totally understand you. Okay? If that makes you feel any better, damn it, I totally understand you. But you have tried to be patient and you have tried to be understanding, because deep down you know, you feel that this fated meeting is about to happen. Once we are allowed to move freely again, once we are allowed to socialize with others, maybe once the courts open and people can put their papers for divorce, I think a lot of marriages during this time kind of made it or didn't make it at the end of the day. Because once you are forced to stay with someone all day, every day, and you don't have any more distractions, well, you know what, guys, you know what happens. So bottom of the deck you have the Ace of Air. This is the Ace of Swords, right? Brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So maybe someone, I feel that someone is ready to come with some truth. Yes, there are still some challenges. Maybe someone needs to leave a karmic behind. But there is truth coming out, and someone is very much decided to come make you this offer. They see you as their true soulmate. It's like, it's up to you guys if you believe in twin flames or not. And I think I have mentioned this in another reading, in another one of these readings. I know there is a huge debate between readers if twin flames exist, if soulmates exist. It's like, you know what, guys? Just let everyone believe whatever. There is enough space under the sun for all of our opinions. And that's that. But I feel someone is being inspired into setting their course, into working hard and making this fated meeting happen. Okay, I'm going to use the Marigold Tarot. I hope none of you guys is super sensitive because this is a deck with skulls but you know what? All of you guys want messages from the other side, right? So my spirit guides asked me to use this deck. So if anyone is a little bit too sensitive of seeing skulls and makes them think about death and other things, this is the time for you to click off. We have the King of Cups. Someone has managed to master their emotions. I feel with this is I just love this deck. But apart from that, I feel that someone has put a lot of thought, literally a lot of thought, and someone wants growth, emotional growth. This person is not really keen in showing their emotions in general, but it doesn't mean that they don't have. But when they do, they're gonna flood you because I feel they are ready to offer. They have mastered their emotions. They got in touch with their emotions. And I feel that with this Ace of Water, be prepared for an explosion of emotions. You're going to be like, oh wow, I didn't know you can say all of these things. Yeah. They want to offer you the Ten of Cups. They want absolute wish fulfillment, and this could be marriage, guys. This is definitely coming into union. This is definitely coming into union because they see their emotional abundance with you. They see their emotional abundance with you, and they are ready to make the step. Maybe in the past they weren't ready. Maybe they had to deal with a lot of stuff. Maybe they have been holding on to a situation just because of the money. Wish fulfillment. Someone has been healing as well. Someone has been doing a lot of healing during this time. But this is absolute wish fulfillment. Wish upon a star. This coming into union, to me, the Ten of Cups is one of the marriage cards in the tarot, right? They are charging forward. Fast and furious. They are charging toward this. Honestly, they are ready. They are ready. You might be dealing with a water sign. You might be dealing with a Taurus. You might be dealing with an earth sign. Water, fire. They have an offer. They have an offer. They have learned something. This is, to me, the Page of Pentacles. It's also a card that speaks about traveling. To me, this is very much a card that speaks about traveling. Someone, maybe they found a way to come towards you. Remember when I was telling you they are charging towards you? Setting your course, then you have the Chariot. Someone has set their course and now they are charging forward. They are charging forward towards their absolute emotional fulfillment, absolute bliss. This is their wish fulfillment. And they had to take the time to learn how to get there. And I feel that this period has helped a lot of you. And the Knight of Wands again. They are impatient. They are impatient. Someone became very impatient. Someone is very impatient. But things are going to happen all of a sudden. Things are going to happen all of a sudden. Remember when I was telling you marriage? The Hierophant. They want this. They want marriage with you. They have an offer. They have a very stable offer, and you are going to receive a message. They might have a gift for you. You know what? So in this deck, the Pentacles, it's actually rings. Someone offering a ring. Someone receiving a ring. Yeah, they are impatient to make this offer because they want to start their new life with you. All of this situation might be guided by God, by the universe, right? This is a superior force here who makes things fall into place. Absolute fulfillment, absolute happiness. What are we talking about? This is absolute happiness. This is wish fulfillment. This is happiness. And this is divinely guided. This whole situation is divinely guided. Someone has been holding on to their dream. We have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Four of Rings again. Someone has been holding on to their dream. But here it feels to me like if you look at the graphics of this, someone is joining hands, someone is working together, coming together, working together to get things done. And then you have this divine eye here, the third eye. Yeah, coming together for a goal. Okay. You might be dealing with um, an air sign. Someone will be in a situation to make a decision for this, for their stability, or someone made a decision. Whatever they were holding on to in the past, they decided to cut it out. Could be a marriage that they are leaving behind with the Four of Wands. This could be a marriage but you see, they are cutting it out. And they have some helpful people in the process. But whatever they were holding on to is done. They're not holding on to that anymore. Because a higher power is involved here, and a higher power is making this actually happen. A higher power is bringing you into union because you are destined to be together. As simple as that. And you are coming into union. Someone has made a decision to let go of the past and build a new foundation with you. They want to build this new foundation with you. This is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Give me a second, guys, so I can clean up the table, and then we are going to pull some Lenormand cards and trying to figure out a timeline with the Monology Oracle cards. I've actually started using recently the Lenormand cards, but I feel they are they give messages that are a little bit more mundane than the tarot. Tarot is more your subconscious and so on and so forth. These are pretty much straightforward. So we are going to pull some messages for this eternal union, how I like to name it. Just keep in mind that the love readings for June that are going to come out at the end of this month, and I hope by then the energy is going to be a little bit better because I've been struggling. I will also have a surprise for you. So, yeah, just keep tuned. So, let's see. Someone has went deep. Someone has been... Oh, wow. This card really wanted to come out. I feel this is about the Divine Feminine here. The Divine Feminine has went deep and tried to understand her desires, tried to understand her essence, the essence of being feminine, what it means to her, what it is for her, basically. But The well is also about finding true meaning. What's the true meaning of her desires, of what she wants? This could also be about the divine masculine going deep within and understanding what he wants from the woman in his life, what's important for him. Okay? Okay, do I really need to explain this card after setting course and after seeing the ship? Your ships, and we also had the Three of Wands. I think it was the Three of Fire. Waiting for your ships to come in. Figuring out a plan on how to go towards the divine feminine. But someone, as soon as they can, yeah, you see, this ship is actually flying. I like this card. I quite like them a lot. Uh, and I kept saying in the beginning of this reading, someone is trying to figure out a solution on how to get on a plane and come towards you. Someone is. So I've been obsessive about that flying. Someone received good counsel. This is so. There are two birds cards in this deck actually, because this is an extended version of the Lenormand. Um, Birds can be about gossip, can be about people having too many opinions, everyone giving their 2 cents, although no one asked for them. But the second bird card, right, with the owl, owl is about wisdom, receiving good counsel. And I see the moon here. Maybe something happens by the time of the next full moon. But there's also going to be a lot of gossip. This is the second. So some people will be supporting you, or some people are supporting the divine masculine in this, and there are others that are gossiping, and it's like, but there is also like always like that. There are people that are going to support you and people that are going to be against it, and that's it. And at the end of the day, the decision is yours. But you want your abundance. You're moving towards your abundance. And you feel that you can grow with this person. If you are with your true partner, you feel that you can grow. Clouds dissipating. The clouds are dissipating. Maybe you managed to get your money out of your situation. Someone managed to get their money out of a situation. Moving towards wish fulfillment. The star. Again, the star. But this to me is very much of, you know how is the nautical star? Or like a compass? Although I think there is a compass card in this. But this is the star. Moving towards your wish fulfillment. And you know what's funny here? Very interesting. This could be something that started sometimes in December, maybe during Sagittarius season, and something that is happening during Cancer season. I don't know why I see it like this, but this is what I'm hearing. This is basically what I'm hearing. This is wish fulfillment. And Cancer season is right around the corner. When does it start? End of this month. There has been a bridge that has... someone found a way for their wish fulfillment. Someone found a way. Someone managed to find a way to fulfill their wishes and move towards their emotional abundance. And yes, there will always be the naysayers, and yes, there will always be the ones that. But I feel that this person has listened to wise counsel, and they managed to dissipate the dark clouds. They managed to see the light again and find a way for their wish fulfillment. So let's try to figure out a timeline, because I kind of got stuck there on timelines. I'm using the Moonology Oracle cards. Prosperity lies ahead. So maybe from the new moon in Taurus, that was late last month. I'm sorry, I'm totally atemporal at this point in time. For me, there are 3 days: yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So I basically have no concept of time whatsoever. So maybe someone has started working on their prosperity with the new moon in Taurus. So sometimes late last month in April, someone has made steps towards getting their money out of a situation. Balance spirituality and practicality. The full moon in Pisces. This was earlier this year. Someone has started this process of balancing earlier this year or last year. I don't know. You guys need to check this, because I have no understanding right now. Let me see when it was I'm gonna check the last full moon in Pisces. Pisces. I think it was last year. Yeah, it was around September last year. Yeah, exactly. So, September last year, someone started to figure out a balance between spirituality and practicality, right? And now with the new moon in Taurus, they figure out how to get their money out of a situation. And by the next full moon, which should be beginning of June, you are asked to surrender to the divine. Remember when I was telling you that a higher power is involved and a higher power is making this happen? You don't have to worry. This is meant to be. This is just meant to be. This is divinely guided. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. I think this is also next month. This is also next month, beginning of June. And is the same full moon, could be the same full moon. You have been through a lot of healing. There has been a lot of healing done. Someone has been balancing their spirituality and practicality. There was a time for healing, and there is a time for surrendering to the divine at the end of the day. You are very close to achieving your goal, but also some adjustments are still required. So if this connection coming together takes a little bit of time, you have to understand that adjustments are required, because someone had to heal, someone had to find their balance, someone had to understand that there is a higher power there that aligns us to our true destiny. Someone might be making adjustments by the third quarter moon, and by the gibbonous moon, you are very close to achieving your goal. You are very close to achieving your goal. Okay, guys, let me pick some spell cards. This is a deck I got recently. Maybe I used it a couple of times. But you know, I kind of like spells and magic, and I think everyone needs a little bit of magic in their lives. Lovers not. How gorgeous is this? How gorgeous is this? A chance for reigniting and strengthening the bonds of partnership between lovers. On the new moon, Beltan or midsummer. So, the new moon, I think, oh wow. Is it, you guys need to check when this is, because I don't want to say something stupid. Sit with your lover, each holding an end of a red cord. So listen, guys. I don't want you to tell me, oh yeah, but we are in separation, this, that. You can do this on your own. You just need to keep your lover in your head, right? If you're lucky enough to have your lover with you, kudos to you, okay? But don't find yourself excuses. You can always do this, okay? Each holding an end to a red cord. Simultaneously take 10 deep breaths, soaking in the other's energy while deeply gazing into each other's eyes. As you breathe, think of all the joys, challenges, and periods of growth you've experienced. Afterward, make 10 knots and 10 wishes for the seasons of love ahead. With this knot, I commit to honoring your dreams. With this knot, I commit to listening actively. With this knot, I commit to worshipping your body and learning from your mind. Blessed be. The lover's knot. That's a very powerful Celtic symbol. Very, very, very powerful. Falcon and communication, symbol of power. There is communication coming in, that's for sure. There is communication coming in. The falcon, a mystic bird of communication, is revered as a symbol of power. In Egyptian mythology, the god Horus, ruler of the sky, was often depicted as a falcon. The falcon represents a moment to people watch and practice active listening skills. On a Wednesday, go bird watching at a local park. Maybe the parks have opened where you are. When the falcon appears, messages are to be given or received. So stay alert and recognize when to speak and when to listen, for there is a delicate balance. Effective communication and the timing of it is Mercury and falcon magic at its best. So let's see what else comes out. Chiron, the wounded healer. Remember a time for healing, balsamic moon? The wounded healer, Chiron, the centaur, represents emotional healing. To call on Chiron, buy a combination of any of the following herbs: rosewood, lavender, mistletoe, featherwort, cedarwood, or bay laurel. Pour the brew in a warm bath when the moon is dark or in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Cancer. Asking for strength to surface from pain. Recite. Wounded yet walking Chiron, help me recognize the inherent wisdom gained from this pain. Grant me the ability to release, renew, and restore. So mote it be. Initiation. Remember the card Initiation and the court of Count Saint-Germain? The rite of passage dedicating oneself to witchcraft should be performed any time after a year and a day of active practice. So, before I read this, not everyone here might be into witchcraft, and that's fine. And you don't need to be, okay? This could be read as an initiation into your spirituality. This could be read as an initiation into connecting to your higher self, into connecting with your spirit guides. So keep that in mind. You don't need to take each and every word, like, mot à mot, word by word. So, on the eve of the full moon, find a spot in nature where you will be undisturbed. Cast a circle and read a prepared letter proclaiming yourself a witch. You can write a letter to yourself about how you have transcended and how you started having an understanding of your intuition, for example, right? In this letter, detail what you've learned over the year, describing what has left a deep impression on you. With open arms, chant the following 3 times. I'm proud to be a witch, a weaver of magic, guided by nature, a child of divine spirit. I choose to walk the wild path of the craft. Blessed be. This is all I've got for you for this reading. Don't forget to check my channel for the love readings in June. Drop me a comment below and let me know how you have resonated with the messages. I'll be very grateful for that. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So that's all. I need you guys to stay safe, take care of yourselves, and until next time, love and light.